धारी शिशि राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जाय। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मरन मोहन जू की जाय। नित्याल प्रविष्टुम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जाय। नित्याल प्रविष्टुम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज की जाय। नित्याल प्रविष्टुम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत शिशिमार Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj ki jai. Actually, I spaced out. Let me just focus. Nitya Vishtam Vishnupada Shuttara Shutta Shishmad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitya Vishtam Vishnupada Shuttara Shutta Shishmad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj ki jai. Nitya Vishtam Vishnupada Shuttara Shutta Shishmad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Prabhupada ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Mahabhagavat Srila Gorksharas Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jeev Gopal Bhattadas Raghunath Shard Gosai Prabhu ki jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda ki jai. Namachay Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Kshetra Mandala Gora Mandala Vraja Mandala Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Sarva-abhishta Pradata Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. Shri Radha Kunda Shama Kunda ki jai. Shri Yamuna Devi Ganga Devi ki jai. Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi ki jai. Shri Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Purnamasi Yoga Maya ki jai. Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Jai Shri Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Daśa-mūla Tattva ki jai. Daśa-mūla Shiksha ki jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams. We'll do short Mangalacharan and then begin. I'll abbreviate it today. Oops, where is it? Okay. Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Guruve namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Tividito Gauriya Gurvanvaye Bhato Bhanuriva Prabhata Gagane Yogora Sankirtanai Maya Bharati Mingilo Daragata Nudritya Jivaniman Krishna Prema Sudabdikahana Sukham Pradat Prabhum Tang Bhaje Vande Bhakti Vinodam Shri Gaura Shakti Swarupakam Bhakti Shastra Samrajam Radharasa Sudha Nidhim Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Parayate Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Tavai vasmi na jivami tvaya vina iti vigyaya devi tvang nayamang charanantikam bhaktya vihina aparada lakshay kshiptascha kama aditaranga madhe kripa mai tvam sharanam prapanna vrinde namaste charanarvindam. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams, Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Nitai Mukesh ji, Yashoda Didi, Champak Mataji, Chatamai Mataji, and Ganga Mataji, and anybody else watching in the future. Dandavat Pranams. So we are, after a long break, we are finally continuing our memorization of the verses of Daśa-mūla Tattva, written by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And I've been seeing how Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in every opportunity, he's always emphasizing this Daśa-mūla Tattva, these 10 fundamental truths, principles. Yeah, because our Gaudiya philosophy, Mahaprabhu's Gaudiya philosophy is very vast. And there's, we have the whole Srimad Bhagavatam, we have the whole Chaitanya Charitamrita, we have all the books of our Goswamis, we have, and all of Jiva Goswami's, the Satsandarbhas. Our philosophy is, there's so much. And so this Daśa-mūla Tattva, really kind of like it brings mula means root, right, or foundation, or like the fundamental truths, and everything, all of our philosophy, all of our books, all the teachings of all of our acharyas of Mahaprabhu can all be categorized into these 10 fundamental principles. Like they fit somewhere within those 10 fundamental principles. And so it's very helpful, and actually it's essential to really be rooted in these 10 root principles. Like and then whatever discussion you get in, whatever you're reading, whatever you're hearing, you'll know how it fits in with the rest of Mahaprabhu's philosophy. And yeah, I've been seeing it. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he's constantly going through it. Like we were going through his articles on the verses 2 and 3 of Upadeshamrita, and then when we got to Nishta, having firm, resolute determination and Nishta, then that whole chapter was on the topic of Daśa-mūla Tattva. Then we read the whole middle part of Jaiva Dharma, and that was all about Daśa-mūla Tattva. Then we also, right after that, we started reading Harinam Chintamani, the first chapter of Harinam Chintamani. Haridas Thakur is going through Daśa-mūla Tattva. And then just yesterday, in our reading yesterday about Shruti Shastra Nindanam, again, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur went through Daśa-mūla Tattva. I mean, Haridas Thakur explained Daśa-mūla Tattva again, because that's what the scriptures describe as the Daśa-mūla Tattva. And you can really understand the scriptures. You can understand the essence and everything if you can understand this Daśa-mūla Tattva. So it is completely essential for everybody to know Daśa-mūla Tattva. And so to become really clear on it, we're now memorizing the verses that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote on each principle. We'll start by just going over the introduction verse. I'm not going to review verse 1 and 2 right now, just because my mind's not prepared for it, honestly. But you can find, if you're watching right now and you haven't memorized verses 1 and 2, we have 4 videos on it for memorizing verses 1 and 2, and you can find it on my YouTube channel. I just now made a playlist for it, and you'll find it on my main page. Here, I'll just show you really quick. Okay, so if you go to my YouTube channel, wait, let me open up a new window. 1 second. Okay. So you go to my my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@madhu das. That's my YouTube channel, like where I go live every day. This is being streamed right there, right now. So if you go to there, youtube.com/@madhudas. See, this is the live video going on right now. So only one person watching today. Anyways, so if you scroll down, you'll see this. It says stotras and songs. I put all the videos here, memorizing Daśa-mūla tattva verses. So you can find the previous verses there. And then once you do have it memorized, you can share it in our WhatsApp group for memorization. You can find our WhatsApp group if you go to my website, vineofdevotion.com. And you look down for this one. Join us for Daśa-mūla Verse memorization and Sri Harinam Chintamani study. Just click on that link and then scroll down until you see a list. Where is the list? Here's a list. Then for those who like, they can share recitations in a dedicated WhatsApp group for support and accountability. So just click on this link right here. And then you'll be added to our WhatsApp group for sharing your verse recitation. Okay, so let's go through the introduction verse for Daśa-mūla Tattva. On Haribo Pujumna Prabhu and Lakshmi Ben Mata. Haribo. Okay, so this is the introduction verse. So first we begin, before we start any philosophical discussion, we have to agree with what we consider to be the appropriate means for gaining knowledge. It's the epistemology, right? So what do we accept as the means for gaining for true knowledge, for acquiring knowledge? It is amnaya. Amnaya is the words of the Vedas coming in a sat sampradaya through Guru Parampara. So that's called amnaya. Amnaya vakya, or also amnaya praha. And that amnaya, which is our praman, that establishes the 9 prameyas. Prameyas are the objects of knowledge, that which the praman is establishing. What does that praman establish? These 9 prameyas, which the first 7 are all on topic of sambandha, understanding our relationship with Sri Hari. All that I have highlighted, these are the 7 related to sambandha, so we can understand who Hari is, who we are, and how they're all related. Then the next one is sadhan, the means to attain the goal. What is our sadhana? It's Shuddha Bhakti. And then the final one is prayojan, or our sadhya. What is that? That is tat pritim, love for him, or Krishna prem. So in this way, Sri Gaurachandra, who is Swayam Sa, who is he is himself that same Sri Hari, that Gaurachandra, he upadishati, he instructs Janan, the people, in this way with these 10 truths. Okay, so the first 3 prameyas is related to Hari. That Hari is paramam, he is supreme, he is a supreme absolute truth. And that he is Sarva-śaktimān, that he is the possessor of all potencies. And this is the verse that we're going over today, how he is a possessor of all potencies. And then he is rasabdim. He is an ocean of ras. So Hari is the supreme absolute truth, possessor of all potencies, and an ocean of ras. Those are the first 3 prameyas related to Hari. Now in the second line, it goes to the next 3, which are all related to the jiva. So first, Tad refers to Hari. That means his bhinna, separated, anksha, parts, jivan, the jivas. So the jivas are his separated parts. There's swangsha and vibhinangsha. Swangsha is Krishna's own manifestations, his own, and then vibhinangsha is his separated manifesto. So these jivas are either they are swallowed by the material energy, prakriti kavalitan, or they are tad vimuktams. Tad here is referring to that prakriti, the material energy. Vimuktams, they are free from Maya. Okay, so the jivas are either bound by Maya or free from Maya. So there's two categories. There's the baddha jivas and the mukta jivas. The conditioned souls and the liberated souls. Those separated parts of Hari. Okay, so that's on Jiva Tattva. Now, how does this all relate together? So, Bheda Bheda Prakasham Sakalam Hare. Everything in existence is both sakalam. Sakala means everything. And everything in existence is a prakash, is a manifestation of Hari, Hare, of Hari, which is both bheda, separate from him, and abheda, not separate, one with him. And then, so that's all sambandha, right? And then our sadhan is Shuddha Bhakti, our sadhya is Priti, or Krishna Prem. So that's a breakdown of this introduction verse of Daśa-mūla Tattva. Let's recite it now. I think this is in the Srag Dhara meter. Green means long syllables and blue means short syllables. So, amnaya prahatatvam harimiha paramam sarva-śaktiṃ rasabdhiṃ tad bhinnangshanscha jīvān prakriti kavalitan tad vimuktangscha bhavad bheda bheda prakasham sakalam hare sadhanam shuddha bhaktin sadhyang tat pritimevetyupadishati janan Gaurachandra Swayangsa. Also, if anybody memorizes this introduction verse, you can also share that in our WhatsApp group. We've just been focusing on these more detailed verses on each tattva, but this is also really important just to get an overview. All right. So we already went this Swata Siddha Veda Haridai, and we already went to the second verse. Today we're going through the third verse. Sarva-śaktim, or he's Sarva-śaktimān. Oops. Where is it? Hey, what happened? It disappeared. Wait a second, That's weird. Did I accidentally delete it all? Oh no, there it is. That was weird. For some reason, I guess I just scrolled past it. Okay. So, I'll just read the translation and then we'll try to understand the Sanskrit. Although inseparable from the energy known as para means superior, he is situated in his own glory. His energy also includes what is known as jiva and what is described as acit. Together, this constitutes his energy in three divisions: the parā-śakti, the jīva-śakti, and māyā-śakti, respectively. He is of independent desire, and he directs his energy in all their respective functions, free from transformations and their effects. This Supreme Person is ever victorious. And in the next verse, in the fourth verse, it will describe the parā-śakti, how Krishna is always, how he's always relishing ras, how he's the embodiment of ras. And so it goes through, it explains this parā-śakti, this our Swarup-shakti is divided into three, but that will be the next verse. For now, this, also, I'm not going to, in this, in these Daśa-mūla Tattva memorization sections, I'm not going to go in detail explaining this principle. We're just focusing on memorizing this verse. But if you want to hear Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's explanation, going deep into this topic of how Krishna is a possessor of all potencies, then you can go to Jīva-dharma. And actually, we recently did a reading in Jīva-dharma where he explains this verse, a full chapter just explaining this verse. Wait, let's see if we can find it really quick. That would be, okay, so going back to my YouTube channel, let's see, youtube.com, here, at Madhudas, there. Okay, so now let's see, do we have it here? Books and articles. Oh, shoot, I don't think I added it. I need to do that. Okay, I'll do that later on. I'll share the playlist for the Daśa-mūla Tattva, this from Jīva-dharma that we read. I mean, you can find it here if you go live and you scroll down. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I'll share it in our group. Shri Krishna is a possessor of all potency. Krishna is Sarva-śaktimān. Share. Just putting the link in here, and I'm putting the link in Restream. Haribol Vidyalala Sadidi. Okay, I just put the link in the chat on YouTube, and I'm also putting it here on Zoom. If anybody wants to listen again to Bhaktivinoda Thakur's explanation. Once again, there it is. Okay, so now, on which chapter of Jīva-dharma it is, if you want to just read it on your own, it is chapter, one second, chapter 14. Okay, so Jīva-dharma chapter 14. Okay, so first thing, whenever you learn a verse, it's always important to first identify the subject of the verse. And Sanskrit's not like English. Like English, we always just have the subject at the beginning of the sentence, right? But in Sanskrit, it could be like, or at least in like Sanskrit verses, it could be anywhere within the verse. So where is the subject? Sa. Sa is the subject. What does sa mean? That means he. Sa, he. He is referring to Hari, right? So that Sri Hari, although he is apṛthag, although he is inseparable, prātag means separate, apṛthag means inseparable from the Shakti, śakter, the Shakti akhyāyā, which is known as parākhyāyā śakter. So parākhyāyā śakter means the energy, the Shakti, known akhyāyā, known as para. So although, api means although. So although he is apṛthag, although he is inseparable from that parā-śakti, sa, he, sway means in his own, mahimani means in his glories, in the glories. Sway means in his, mahimani means in the glories, and sthito means situated. So although he is, sorry, api, let's start like that. Api means although. Sa, he is apṛthag, inseparable from the Shakti Akhyāyā known as Para. Sa, he sway in his own mahimani, in glories. So in his own glories, sthito, he is situated. So, and although inseparable from the energy known as para, he is situated in his own glory, in his own majesty, in his own, yeah. This is the, what do you say, locative case. So it means in glories. And this is also locative case, in his own, in glories. This being literal. So then, and then sthito, he is situated in that. So these three words go together. Sve mahimani sthito. He is or actually all these four words go together. Sa, he, sway in his own mahimani glories, sthito, situated. So he is situated in his own glories. Now, jīvākhyāṁ means akhya. We already saw that word akhya means known as, right? So parākhyāyā, known as para, and jīvākhyāṁ, known as jiva. Svām. What does svām mean here? Let's just look at the word for word really quick. His own also. Okay. Anyways, I'm just trying to understand how this word svām fits in with the verse. I'll have to look at that later again. But then, sorry. So, although inseparable from the energy known as para, he is situated in his own glory. Then his energy. Okay, swam I guess means like his own, referring to his energy to that shakti. I'm guessing, right? Is also known as jiva, akhya jiva. So it's known as jiva, and it is described as abhihitāṁ means described as acid. Acid. So chit is there's the chit jagat and the acid jagat. There's the chit jagat is the spiritual world, acid jagat is the material world. Acid means material, or also known as maya, right? And then tam refers to all these. So all these, the para, the jiva, and the acid, they are tri-padikām. They are the three padikām divisions. Tri means three, very similar to English. Three. And padikām means divisions. Okay, so together, these all constitute the three divisions of his energy, of his shakti. There's the shakti known as parākhyāyāḥ. The shakti known as jiva is known as, remember, as akhya, jīvākhyāṁ. And there is the shakti which is described, abhihitāṁ, which is described as acid. Acid refers to maya. These are the tri-padikām, the three divisions of his energy. Okay, so pretty simple, right? Now we will try to memorize this. So, and today we're just going to memorize the first two lines. Tomorrow we'll memorize the next two. Okay, so how shall we do this? Okay, so the way we'll do this, we'll recite this together 4 times, and then we'll recite it, well, like while looking, we'll recite it together, and then without looking, we will recite it another 4 times, and then you have to try to say it on your own. And yeah, we'll do each part. Oh, and this meter is, I think it's called shikarini, right? It's the same meter as used in Mana Shiksha, used in the Nityanandashtakam, and so many other places. It's a very common meter. And I made the short syllables pink, and the long syllables are green. And then this is called a yati. It's a pause. So I made it so it's easy for you to get the meter. But yeah, let's recite the whole verse, and then we'll try to memorize each line. Parākhyāyā, parākhyāyā shaktiṃ śakter apṛthag api sa sve mahimani sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām svatantrecchaḥ śaktiṁ sakala-viṣaye preraṇa-paro vikārādyaiḥ śūnyaḥ parama-puruṣo yang vijayate. Okay, so, and try to think, when you're saying these words, try to actually think of the meaning of all the words while you're give some efforts to trying to think of the meaning of each word that you're saying, rather than just trying to memorize random sounds. So, para means the superior energy, this parā-śakti, the superior energy. Bring to the Swarup-śakti. Yeah. So para, and then akhya means known as, and shakti. So the shakti known as para. The shakti known as para. Akhyāyā means known as, and para. So if we're keeping it in the same word order, it'd be the para known as shakti. Okay, so parākhyāyā śakter parākhyāyā śakter parākhyāyā śakter. One last time. Parākhyāyā śakter. Okay, now let's do it without looking. Parākhyāyā śakter. Parākhyāyā śakter. Parākhyāyā śakter. Parākhyāyā śakter. Parākhyāyā śakter. One more time with me, and then you say it on your own. Parākhyāyā śakter. Now you try saying it. The Shakti known as para, parākhyāyā śakter. Okay, now the next part. Apṛthag api sa sve mahimani. Apṛthag, it is inseparable. He is, oh, sorry, api. Api means although. So although he is inseparable, apṛthag api, although api, inseparable, apṛthag, sa he, in his own mahimani, glory. Although he is inseparable, he is in his own glory. That's basically what it's saying. And so these words all relate to each other. Although he is inseparable from his energy known as para, and then these words all here are all connected. Sa sve mahimani sthito. He in his own glory is situated. That's pretty clear, right? So these words, parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag api, go together. Although he is inseparable from his energy known as para, sa, he, in his own glory, sve mahimani, sthito, is situated. So, okay, so apṛthag api, although he is inseparable from that parā-śakti that we just memorized, that section we just memorized, sa, he, sve, in his own mahimani, in his glories, sthito, situated. Apṛthag api sa sve mahimani. apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Actually, now you try saying it on your own, looking at the Sanskrit. Well, I'll say it one time and then you say it on your own. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Now you say it. Inseparable, although he in his own glories. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Let's now do it without looking. Apṛthag, inseparable, api, although, sa, he, sve, in his own, mahimani, glories. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Inseparable, although, he in his own glories. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Okay. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Apṛthag, non-separate. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Remember, sa means he. Sve, in his own, mahimani, glories. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. We'll say it 2 more times and then you say it on your own. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. One last time. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Now you say it. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. One last time. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Okay. Parākhyāyā śakter. Apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. The Shakti known as Para. Although he is inseparable from that, apṛthagapi sa he, sve in his own glories, mahimani. Sthito is situated. Although inseparable from the energy known as para, parākhyāyā śakter apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani sthito. He is situated in his own glory. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthagapi sa sve mahimani. Okay, so let's try to do both of these lines together. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthagapi. Although inseparable from a Shakti known as Para, parākhyāyā śakter apṛthagapi. He is situated in his own glory. Sthito means situated, right? So he, sthito, is situated, sve, in his own mahimani, glory. Sa sve mahimani sthito. Sa sve mahimani sthito. Okay. parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. Okay, we're going to do it one last time and then we're going to try it without looking. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. Sthito, situated. Okay. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. The Shakti known as parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag, although he is inseparable from that, he svē mahimani sthito, he is sthito, is situated svē in his own mahimani glory. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. Now you try saying it. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. One more time. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag svē mahimani. All right, now let's memorize the second line. Sthito. So remember this. This word sthito goes along with this. Sasve mahimani sthito. He in his own glory, sthito, is situated. He in his own glory is situated. Sasve mahimani sthito. Okay, now jīvākhyāṁ, known as the jiva, svām, his own. Yeah, I'm still actually not 100% clear with this word svām, but it's his own. I'm guessing because this is also the jīva-śakti is his own, and the acid-shakti, the māyā-śakti, is his own. So these are his. So his, yeah, his energy. Svām-śakti. His energy, known as para, his svām-śakti, his energy, known as jiva, and his energy, known as acid, or maya. Anyways, that's how I'm understanding it right now. And then tam means these three are these are tri-padikām. These are the three divisions of his energy. Okay, so sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. We'll do it two more times. sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. One last time. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Remember, akhya means known as, jiva, known as jiva. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Now you try saying it. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Okay, now without looking. Sthito, sthito, remember, is situated. He resides. He is situated in his own glory. And then jīvākhyāṁ svām. So jīvākhyā, known as the jiva, svām, his. It's also his energy, also his shakti. So sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Okay, I'll say it 2 more times and then you try saying it on your own. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Now you say it. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām. Acid-abhihitāṁ. Abhihitāṁ means described. And then acid, described as acid. So his energy known as para, his energy known as jiva, and that which is described, abhihita means described as acid. Acid-abhihitāṁ, which is described as acid. Acid-abhihitāṁ. These all are tri-padikām, are his 3 divisions of his shakti. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām, which is described as acid. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam. These are all tri-padikām, the 3 divisions. I think padikām can be as division. Let's see. Let's just look at the word for word here. Threefold, consisting of 3 categories. Yeah, tri-padikām. These are the 3 categories of his own shaktis. Okay, sorry. So, acid-abhihitāṁ, which is described as acid, tang, these. Tri-padikām are the 3 categories of his shakti. Acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. Remember, acid means the not spiritual, the material, referring to māyā-śakti. Right? So, acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. Described as acid, tam, these are tri-padikām, are the 3 categories of his shakti, 3 divisions of his shakti. Acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. Let's do this one more time and then you say it on your own, looking at it. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. You say it now? say acid-abhihitāṁ taṁ tri-padikām. Okay, so now let's do it without looking. Acid-abhihitāṁ, described as acid, tam, these, tri-padikām, are the three categories or the three divisions of a Shakti. Tri-padikām, tri-padikām, the three divisions, the three categories. Tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ, that's the third one, right? Acid-abhihitāṁ, that which is described as acid, tam, these. Tri-padikām are the three divisions. What are the three divisions? Para, jiva, acid. So, acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. 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 One last time, and then you say it on your own. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. Now you say it. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. Acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. All right, so now let's try look at this whole line together. Oh, and Haribol, Abhay Prabhu. Great to see you. Okay, so sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. What are these three divisions? What are these tri-padikām? Well, the first is known as para, parākhyāyā. The second is known as jiva, jīvākhyāyā. And the third is described as acid, acid-abhihitāṁ. So, sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. 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 Okay, one last time. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. Okay, now you say it on your own. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. You say it. Okay, now let's try without looking. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ tam tri-padikām. sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ taṁ tri-padikām sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ taṁ tri-padikām. One last time, and then you try saying on your own. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ taṁ tri-padikām. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ taṁ tri-padikām. Okay, I'm just doing it one very last time, and then we'll end. Sthito jīvākhyāṁ svām acid-abhihitāṁ taṁ tri-padikām. All right, so your homework today is to memorize these two lines so that you could say both lines together without, yeah, yeah. So you can be comfortable saying both lines together. I hope the meaning of all the words is clear. I know for me the word swām wasn't 100% clear, but I'm pretty sure it's means his own. So I'm pretty sure it means his own shaktis, referring known as para, known as jiva, and described as acid. I think that's what swām means here. And although he is inseparable from that parā-śakti, he, in his own mahimani, in his own glory, he is sthito, he is situated, or he resides. Okay, so that's today. Tomorrow, we will go through this next half. Svatantrecchaḥ śaktiṁ, sakala-viṣaye preraṇa-paro, vikārādyaiḥ śūnyaḥ, parama-puruṣo yang vijayate. That means he is of independent desire, and he directs his energy in all their respective functions. Free from transformations and their effects, this Supreme Person is ever victorious. And this is actually very much related to what we were just going over in Harinam Chintamani. We were learning about how we believe the Shakti parinam, that there's transformation of Shakti. There's no transformation of Brahma, and it's all completely true. There's no what was the word? Like the Mayavadis, they propound vivartavad, that it's all just an illusion. But no, it is all real. And Bhagavan, or the Brahma is completely vikārādyaiḥ. He is completely free from transformation, and it is his shaktis which transform into unlimited different ways, which he prerana, which he directs. He inspires that his shaktis to do all in all their respective sakala-viṣaye, in all their respective functions. Prerana. He is the one who directs that, inspires that. But he is independent, swatantra, in his desire. His desires are independent. The Shakti is just all these Shaktis are just fulfilling his desires. And then I remember in Jivadharma I said, but isn't desire itself a transformation? You know, you have different desires, that's a transformation itself. But then Raghunath Das Babaji explained that no, his icha is his very swarup. So there is no transformation. He is his desire. It's not like something separate from him. That's his very swarup, is his desire. And so there's still no transformation. and we can't understand that with material language. This is achintya, but anyways, that's the tattva that was in Jaiva Dharma. So yeah, I hope you have, if anything is not clear in this, or if you have any questions or anything, always feel free to message me on WhatsApp. And I look forward to hearing your recitations. All right. Parākhyāyā śakter apṛthag mahimani sthito jīvā-khyāṁ acid-abhihitāṁ tang tri-padikām. So that's your homework, to be able to say that like that. All right. Well, we'll just do a short Mahamantra and end our session for today. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Ju Ki Jai, Jai Shri Gurudev Ki Jai, Jai Shri Param Gurudev Ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai, Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Swaparshad Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopigan Ki Jai, Shri Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Shri Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Shri Purnamasi Yoga Maya Ki Jai, Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev Ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Jai Shri Daśa-mūla Tattva Ki Jai, Jai Shri Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai, Jai Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, and Shri Hari, the possessor of all potencies, Sarva-śaktimān Ki Jai. Shinitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Vrindai Tulsi Devai, Priyai Keshavashacha, Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi, Satyavatai Namo Namaha. Vancha Kalpatarubhyashta, Kripa Sindhu Pyayevasha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Right, Dandavat Pranams, Niri Haripavu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Nitai Mukeshji, Chatamai Mataji, Ganga Mataji, Lakshmi Ben Mataji, Vidyalala Sadidi, Pradyumna Prabhu, Mantramurti Mataji, Abhay Prabhu, and Kesha Prabhu. Haribol, thanks. Thanks, Abhay. All right. Yeah, see you tomorrow for the next two lines. Haribol. Is there anything anybody wants to mention before I end? All right. See you tomorrow. Oh, one thing. You'll find the word for words in the video description. If you're on YouTube, just check the video description and you'll see all the word for words for this. And if you are on Facebook also, I think it's in the description, right? So yeah. And I posted it in our WhatsApp group already. Yeah. All right. Haribol. Dandavat Pranams.